This is an introduction to using our mouse. Here we have a regular mouse. It has here at the front two buttons. The button here is on the left is the left mouse button, and the one on the right mouse button. In the middle it has a wheel, and that scrolls, so that allows us to scroll up and down within a document. How do we actually hold a mouse? Well, the whole point of holding a mouse is to keep it steady. There, we find some people move a mouse about like so and try and get it in the right position, and then when they go to click the mouse button they'll move it, and therefore it does not work properly. You won't be able to click on what you want. So the way to do it is you hold the top of the mouse in your palm of your hand. So you just rest it in the palm of your hand with your thumb on the left hand side and your third finger there on the right hand side. So that holds it, and you just rest your forefinger and middle finger, forefinger over the left mouse button and your middle finger over the right. Don't try going over there with the forefinger and going over, because you'll move it and you won't be able to click on what you want. If you just have it there, you can then move it about there perfectly easily and select what you want, and then you click the left mouse button. The left mouse button is the one that's used the most. That is for selecting information and entering that information by clicking on buttons which give you links. So your left one is used a lot. The right mouse button isn't used quite so much, but is an underused tool. The right mouse button is ideal because what it does is when you point to an item, depending on where you are, the right mouse button will give you a drop down menu. It will say, oh right, what do you want to do? And it will give you various options which pertain to the actual area that you are in at the time. And this is a very useful learning tool, especially for a beginner, but it also is useful for expert users, because they can work faster rather than moving their mouse away and clicking on an information button or a command button. They can simply do the right mouse click, drop down menu, and select an item very quickly. Therefore, so that's how it works. When we are opening a folder or a program, the general option is to double click the left mouse button reasonably quickly, as quick as you can. So click, and that will open it. This is one of the areas that beginners have problems with, because it's not a natural thing to do, but you will get used to it. If you do have a problem with that, don't worry, there are ways of getting around it, which I'll explain later on in classes. So that's the basic mouse. That's all we need to know. Thank you very much.